Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever found yourself thinking, where does all my money go? Why does it feel like I'm always broke? How do I save money while still enjoying life? Then this video is for you. I'm based in New Zealand, but don't worry, everything I share applies no matter where you live, whether studying in Australia, the US or the UK. These strategies will help you take control of your money and set yourself up for a long-term success. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete student budgeting plan to help you survive and thrive financially. Let's dive in. Section 1. Why most students struggle with money and the psychology of spending. The instant gratification trap. Everything today is designed to make you spend money impulsively. Tap a phone, buy now, pay later, one-click checkout, and credit cards with no immediate consequences. Every time you buy something, your brain will release dopamine, making you feel good. But that happiness is temporary, while your expenses are not. There's also the lifestyle inflation problem. As soon as people make more money, they spend more money as well. Instead of upgrading your lifestyle, increase your saving rate first. So how do you break the overspending cycle? You can use a 24-hour rule. If you want something, wait a full day before buying it. You can also track small expenses. A $6 coffee every day, that's $180 a year or $2,160 a year. Ask, will future me be glad I spent this? Shifting your mindset helps you spend more intentionally. Section 2. The foolproof budgeting system for students. Step 1. Track every dollar you make, be it government support through New Zealand Studying, the US FAFSA, or the UK maintenance loans, scholarships and grants. They can be like free money that you don't actually have to pay back at all. Also, part-time jobs. In New Zealand, the minimum wage is $23.15 an hour, while in the US it's $7.25 an hour, but some states pay $15+ per hour. There's also side hustles and freelancing, but more on this later. Step 2. Track every dollar you spend. There's fixed costs like rent, utilities and phone bills, while there's variable costs like groceries, transport and entertainment. Step 3. Automate and optimize your budget. You can use a budgeting app like Pocketsmith New Zealand, Mint, YNAB or Monzo if you live in the US or the UK. Set up auto transfers. Pay yourself first by automating savings. Then review and adjust monthly. Your budget should be flexible, not restrictive. Section 3. Maximizing student loans and government support. In New Zealand, the study linked loans and allowance, there's interest-free loans as long as you stay in New Zealand, but repayments start once you start earning $22,828 a year. In the US, for the FAFSA and student loans, the average US student loan debt is $30,000 plus, with 4 to 7% interest. Some states offer tuition-free community college, so look into that. While in the UK, maintenance loans and student finance, loans only need to be repaid if you earn above £27,295 annually. How to avoid the student loan trap. Borrow only what you need, treat it like an investment, not free money. Start repaying early if possible, even $20 a month reduces future debt. Section 4. How to save money without feeling broke. Cut rent costs without sacrificing comfort. Flattening house sharing can save $200 per month compared to student halls. Take advantage of student discounts. In New Zealand, at least 20% off public transport, AT Hopcard in Auckland, as well as Uni Days, which is also in the US and UK, and Student Beans, which offers discounts on thousands of brands. Cook instead of eating out. Buying food in bulk and Pack and Save or Costco and Aldi can save hundreds per month. Use free banking for students. In New Zealand, many banks offer free student accounts, and the US as well. Section 5. Understanding credit and debt management. Why credit matters even as a student. Credit isn't just about borrowing money. It impacts your ability to rent a house, get a car loan, or even land specific jobs. Good credit can save you thousands over your lifetime at lower interest rates. In New Zealand, Australia, and the US, you start building credit when you take out a loan or open a credit card. So your credit score is based on 5 factors. Payment history for 35%, always pay on time. Credit utilization 30%, don't max out your credit card. Credit age 15%, older accounts is equal to better score. Credit mix 10%, a mix of credit cards, student loans, and utilities helps. New credit 10%, opening too many accounts simultaneously hurts your score. So there's of course good debt and bad debt. Good debt can be student loans, mortgages, business loans if used wisely, and bad debt can be high interest credit card debt, payday loans, buy now pay later schemes. So how to use credit cards the right way? Pay off your entire balance every month to avoid interest. Next is keep credit card utilization below 30%. For example, if your credit limit is 1,000, don't use more than 300. And next is use a credit card to build credit but never rely on it for essentials. Section 6. The best side hustles for students. Why every student should have a side hustle. Extra income means less student loan debt and more savings. A side hustle builds skills and experience, which is great for your CV. And many side hustles can be done remotely or even in your spare time. Some examples are freelancing, writing and editing, graphic design with photo editing. You can use Canva, Adobe Premiere, and also tutoring online, which you can use Chegg, Ysand, or Preply. There's of course a service-based side hustles like food delivery, Uber Eats, DoorDash, also dog walking and pet sitting. There's of course always house sitting as well. And then there's e-commerce and reselling like flipping clothes and sneakers on TradeMe or eBay, print-on-demand t-shirts with Printify or Teespring, and selling digital products like on Etsy and Gumroad. Section 7. How to pay less in taxes as a student. If you work part-time or have a side hustle, you owe taxes at the end of the year. In New Zealand, your tax based on income brackets. 0 to 14,000 is 10.5, 14 to 48 is 17.5, 48 to 70 is 30% tax. How to legally pay less tax as a student? You can claim deductions with work-related expenses, internet, phone bills, home office expenses for freelancers. You can use tax-free thresholds. In New Zealand, no tax is needed if you earn under 2,340 annually, and make sure to file your taxes properly. Use MyIR in New Zealand, TurboTax, or MHRC. In some countries, student loan interest is tax deductible, and self-employed students can deduct business expenses as well. Section 8. Inflation and how it affects student finances. This is a short section but always important to consider. Inflation means everything gets more expensive. Food, rent, tuition, transport over time. You're losing money if your savings don't grow faster than inflation. So how do you actually beat inflation as a student? Invest in assets that grow over time. Stocks, ETFs and index funds. Keep emergency savings in a high interest account, not just regular savings. And look for inflation-proof side hustles, freelancing, investing in tangible assets. A $5 coffee could cost $8 in 10 years just due to inflation. The power of compound interest and early investing. So what actually is compound interest? It's how the rich get richer. Instead of your savings, you invest and earn interest on top of your interest. Let's look at this table for example. If you invest $200 every single month and we start at age 20, when you're 65 years old, you have $703,000. But on the otherwise, if you start when you're age 30 or age 40 and put $200 monthly, you'll end up with significantly less. Time in the market always beats timing the market. So where should students invest? Index funds and ETFs, which have low risk and steady growth, as well as retirement accounts like KiwiSaver and the Roth IRA will definitely be beneficial. Section 10. How to set yourself up for long-term wealth. Set clear financial goals. Pay off student debt early, save a house deposit, or even retire early. Yes, it's possible. Next is build multiple income streams. From freelancing, passive income to investing, with all equal to financial freedom. Next is to keep learning about money. Some best books for students can be The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, or Your Money or Your Life. And that's it, your ultimate guide to student budgeting. Comment below what's your biggest budgeting struggle. Let's discuss this in the comments. Like and subscribe for more finance and investing tips. Thank you.